welcome to Cult Mountain. I'm Britt, and today in store we have the lovely Sophie Cochevelou. Thanks so much for coming down.
Thank you for inviting me.
I wanted to ask you, you are a performer and an artist and a fashion designer. What's your history, your background? Where did you grow up? Did you study fashion and art?
Basically, I grew up in France, so you can see my accent. In Paris, I did a degree in literature and drama, so something like really like more theoretical. And then I decided to come to London and study performance at Central St. Martin's, where I did like more like costume design. So that's come from the ability like to sew and like make costume and dresses. But I never like really study like fashion. So I'm more like, my style is more like wide and I like to be more like an outsider fashionista.
So you don't follow trends or?
No, I just like dress the way I like. I love like color, and I love like really like theatrical garments. So this is, for example, a costume that I just like put flower with Barbie on, and I just it's a bit like princess, and I just love it.
You have so many designs, and you use even this one, this dress. So a lot, there's a sort of quite a Barbie and a baby and a doll theme in your work.
Yes, I love working with like Barbie and dolls. I find it's a great tool because it's like really like a common reference from childhood. So it's bring like a lot of reaction to people. Like some people will be a bit like afraid of disgust, or some people will be like, oh, that's wicked. So anyway, I like when people make comments about my work and just like because that's create kind of link between people.
And you do everything. You do headpieces, necklaces, earrings, dresses. So you sort of cover the whole fashion scale, don't you? Really?
Yes, I try. I mean, basically, I found my material in like markets and even sometimes in the street. And so if I find a piece that I like and I feel there is a potential, I'm just gonna recycling or upcycling it. So yeah, it could be anything. I'm trying. Yeah, right now I'm trying more to look into like headpiece, because I feel like people should wear more headpieces.
Yeah. So your studio must be quite a funny place to be with severed Barbies.
Yeah, well, it's like a children rooms, but apart that, all the dolls are kind of like without heads, cut just like limbs. So, and I have also like Lego, because I'm doing also all the things with all the toys. I made a Lego dress for the Fashion Week, which was like quite a really cool things to do, to like build, so like a child.
So it's sort of reliving your childhood in your creativity.
Yeah, I think like a lot is coming from there, because basically when you have all these like old toys, you can't like play with them anymore, but I feel like I need to use them somehow, so I want to like give them a new life and be able to like carry them with me, even if I can't like play with them.
Yeah. And you work quite a lot with Sue Kreitzman, who we had on the show last week, don't you? Does she commission pieces from you?
Yeah, like Sue's a really like great inspiration, because she's really colourful and have really like good energy. And she commissioned me some pieces, for example the necklace you have there.
This one.
And she always like challenged my creativity, because she always asked me some really crazy things. So she's like, oh, I want a mermaid necklace, and you are like, okay, how I'm gonna do that? And then you go on a treasure hunt. So you find your stuff on markets or on the internet, and you put them together. And she's been like a really great people to work with.
Yeah, very inspiring, isn't she? Tell us a little bit about your performance company that you do and the performances that you do in the...
Yeah, so I'm not only like a costume designer, but I also like to make like performances. So I'm doing like a lot of costume-based performance. So I'm create a costume, and the story will be more like around the dress. So when I'm performing like in gallery and everything. And also I have like a theatre company called Luxurious Snacks. You can check it online, and we do like more cabaret and queer performances based on lip sync and drag. It's really, yeah, it's really colourful and really fun to do.
Quite original as well.
Yeah, yeah, and we also like do a bingo like every 2 weeks in a bar in Acne Week. So we present the bingo, but in a really like glamorous way.
Do you think it's really important for artists nowadays to sort of be different things, a performer and an artist, and to be flexible within the realm of art? Do you think that's important?
Yeah, I think that's important because I mean the industry is getting really like tough, and it's better if you know to do a bit of everything, because like no one gonna do that for you. If you're making show, it's good to be able to do your costume yourself, to do the lighting, to do your video editing. And also I think it's like people want to do like more things at the same time. I think it's the time we're asking that.
Especially I think with the internet, it's sort of no excuse not to learn how to do lots of different things.
Exactly.
And it gives you a good
and
concept
then,
of the whole.
And people doesn't want to be like stuck in the same thing. I mean, I always like when I was a child, I wanted to be an opera singer and a vet. Well, so it's the plan changed a bit, but now I like not to stay in just one thing. And I mean, it's still in the art, but to costume design, performance, and fashion design. I feel it's a balance. It's also because you like to be able to use your brain and your hands. Yeah. So I like to make things, but after one day of like stitching, I feel I need something more. We speak to my brain, so I need to make performances and something more intellectual.
Great. And do you have any big plans in the future? What have you got planned in this next year?
Well, I'm still collaborating with Lego because I make this dress, and they may have a competition coming where they want me to be a judge, so that would be great. And otherwise, I mean, with my performance, we would like to go maybe to the Brighton Fringe next year, and just like developing my ideas and make more, always more.
Do you ever find that you have creative blocks sometimes, or do you feel creative all the time? Because it must be difficult coming up with new ideas.
No, I think my problem is I have like too much idea and not enough time to put it, and it's frustrating because you would like to like do everything, I think the day I will feel I have no idea, I will have to worry about myself.
And at the moment, what's your inspiration for some of your work?
Oh, well, it could be everything. Also, I'm cycling a lot, so I like to observe the landscape. It could be even architecture, or it could be an exhibition of painting. But also, like, there is a lot of places in London really inspiring. Like, for example, here, Cult Mountain. I mean, you just like walk here and you see other people's works, and that really inspire you. And I feel we're really lucky in London to have those kind of gallery when you can also meet, have a coffee, look at the arts.
Yeah,
this is really inspiring.
Thank you. And you have your blog, Cycle in Heels.
Yes.
So you can see Sophie all over London in her amazing costumes, cycling around in a pair of high heels, and then you have your blog that you update daily, don't you?
Yeah, where I put like all my project. My last project was a Primark dress. I made a dress with like paper bags.
All the Primark carrier bags.
Yes, exactly. Like just something like to centralize everything I'm doing, or collaboration, or like photo shoots with other designer. Yeah.
And do you use any new materials in your work? Is it mainly sort of recycled?
It's really
objects?
recycled, found, and as I said, like a lot of toys, Barbies, Legos, or everything I found, colorful or with an interesting shape.
Yeah,
I'm trying to use, but I'm always like using the material first, and the idea comes second.
Right.
And a lot. My room is really messy because I'm just collecting all trash that I'm finding everywhere. And people also like give me a lot because they know it's like, oh, like I don't use that thing anymore. I'm just gonna call Sophie and maybe she can do something. So right now I have a big box in my room with a 400 DVD, and I would like to use them, but I don't have the occasion yet.
I'm sure the occasion will come along.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh, thank you very much.
I
always love coming there. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, and join us again next week when we have another original and fantastic artist in store at Cult Mountain.